Hey guys, JasonLeeno here. We are into the peak week. Finally, it's been a lot of hard work over the last 12 weeks, and we're finally getting to the point where I'm going to be able to just see where I'm at. I am a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. Coming into this, it's a little bit different of a peak than I'm used to. Normally, I'm used to your standard linear peak. So you kind of go in, you slowly work your way up, start hitting more of triples, doubles, and singles until you get to, your close to your 1 rep max, dial it back, and then give her hell, right? This is definitely not it. I don't really know what Brian was thinking when doing this. It is like really into the range of motion and the concurrent style still. So it's even in the past when I've done concurrent, there's still a bit more of a linear fashion to it. This, it's pretty much like today is day one of my peak and I'm hitting 100%, which is pretty spooky, not gonna lie. I haven't put 355 on my back for a really long time, and the fact that I had to put it on my back today and squat to a high box, it gets the butterflies going. Still gonna give it a shot though. Like at the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen? I put the weight on the safeties, or I get hurt. I shouldn't be thinking like that, I know, but I'm just gonna be a realist. It's been a trend a good chunk of my lifting career, so I gotta keep in mind, don't be an idiot, take your time, make sure it happens. Other than that, I guess it's really, I just gotta give it a shot, right? So luckily, I'm hyped up on caffeine, I'm ready to go, so let's do this. Hey guys, JasonLeeno here, back again. We are looking at day 2 of peak week, and we're gonna see how today goes. I do want to change things up just a little bit. Hopefully I'm not biting off more than I can chew. However, as mentioned way back when I first started this training, I had to do some auto regulation when it came to my training max, and that is because in the day where I kind of was starting out and it was more of like a test due to fatigue and things of that nature, I ended up only really ballparking a training max at that time of 220 pounds. Now that is a weight that I have been able to hit for a really long time for multiple reps, and I think that day was just really not my day. Probably pretty fatigued just because I don't really take a lot of rest between training phase. I like to just kind of keep going into it, and the honest truth was I probably should have taken some time off. But despite all that, I still went through the last 12 weeks with that weight. However, as you can see over my last few videos, I've been hitting 220 pretty easily. So today I'm going to gamble with bumping my weight back up to 230, because 230 was kind of always that like 3 rep range for me on a good day. Like no matter what, for the longest time I've always been able to hit 230. So I'm gonna just kind of bump my weight up to that being my training max for this peak. And the reason why I want to do that is because it's not your standard peak like I mentioned in the last video. This is something that you basically hit your max weight at a different range and you slowly work your way to a full range of motion to essentially train your CNS. And if I train my CNS at 220, I feel like I'm going to be leaving a little bit out of the tank. You know what I mean? Like, I think I could put a little bit more into it. I'm not going to try to shoot for a crazy PR. I'm not even going to try to shoot for weights that I hit in the past, but I know I'm good for 230. So I'm going to train the next 4 weeks in attempts to hit that 230. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. Well guys, today is the conclusion of week 1 of the M2 Peak. I'm changing it up a little bit. I'm doing a conclusion instead of kind of like a pre-video to my lift, just because, well, that's an easy way to wrap up the week. All in all, things went pretty decently. As you may remember during my squat, when I did that 355, let out a little bit of a louder yell. And that is because during the movement I actually did feel some shifting. I didn't know if I misgrooved the lift or if something actually got like pulled. Bench went pretty smoothly, so until today I kind of realized there is some inflammation on my left side. However, it's nothing crazy. As you can see, I still hit my numbers today. I still managed to pull 365 off of a 4-inch block. But just moving forward, I got to make sure, ultimately, I'm just really dialed in. Because when I went into that squat session, I took it pretty lightly in comparison to like recovery. So like hydration was super low. As I mentioned, I was super hyped up on caffeine, things of that nature. You know, weight's getting heavy and I got to be smart about this. So pretty much after this, I'm going to go in, roll around the floor, put my stim machine on my back and just hydrate and try to see where things go for Monday, because that will be the start of week 2. So that's when this video will be released. That night I will then be squatting again from medium box, so wish me luck. But guys, I just wanted to keep you up to date for this peak. I'm not going to miss a week for the peak because ultimately this is what we've been working for over the last 12 weeks. So I might as well share the conclusion with you guys, because that way we can actually see what comes of all this. But guys, that's the video. So do me a favor, go down below, drop me some comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I would love what you guys would like to see next. If there's anything else you want me to include within this peak. And then once you're done that, hit the like, share, subscribe, the spread that love, and I will see you next time.